Greetings, guys. We've got 2 minutes, so let's talk about this. I want to talk about Eubank Doran, but before that, I just want to talk about the Conor Mayweather fight, potential fight. Are you serious? I'm serious. Your thoughts?
My thoughts. Ask Jonnie.
Should it happen?
Yeah, you know what?
Because Jonnie also wants to come out of retirement and fight.
You know what? It's about public demand. It's not public demand, and if the demand is there for the fight, why not do it? Actually, I'm a massive fan of Mcgregor. Obviously, I'm a massive fan of Mayweather, but it's two different sports there. We've seen fighters, boxers that have tried to go across to MMA, and they've got exposed. They might be top draw when it comes to the boxing.
Like who?
All right, you might. Okay,
James
domestically,
Toney,
James Toney
but he
did it.
was way past peak at the time when he did it against Randy Couture.
You name me one boxer that's gone into MMA and done well.
No, because there
Julius
hasn't been
Francis
any.
tried it.
You're saying Julius Francis tried it. Julius Francis, no disrespect to Julius, my boy. Julius Francis is an old man by the time he's going into it. If he'd gone in there as a young, fit man, we don't know what's going to happen.
It's a different sport.
I understand.
And that's why
I agree.
I think Conor going into the boxing, it's a bad move. If it was vice versa, I'd say Conor would tear Mayweather up. But he's stepping into Mayweather's field. This is what Mayweather was born to do. This is what he's done all his life. And I'm a massive fan of Conor, but I'm saying it's a bad move. But financially, business-wise, great move. These man are making mad money. And to get Floyd Mayweather to come out of retirement for this, well, I'd do it. You know, it's crazy.
You wanted to fight Huck the other day, so you know what I mean? He's good. Yeah.
What do you reckon, Spence?
No, I'm being real. Two different disciplines. It's like Jonnie Nelson being the king of tennis and I'm the king of badminton. But Jonnie wants to say, right, Spence, I'm going to deal with you in badminton. I'll destroy you. You know what I mean? Because two different disciplines. But yeah, I would destroy you. If it was, listen, you're not listening. I'll destroy you at table tennis.
Mad?
Brother, I would go check your history. I used to play for England as a child, you know?
No.
I'll destroy you.
I used to play for the world. Everybody says that stuff. I used to play for the country, represent the school.
Okay, sorry, my apologies.
Trust me,
okay, sorry.
Don't play with me. Damn pool.
Let's see.
And that cheap suit.
Let's see what happens.
Hey, brother.
Wow, cheap suit. Is it cheap though?
Selenium.
Well, I don't need them. It's how you drop it.
Selenium.
I'm just saying.
No, for real. Eubank Doran.
No. So I haven't finished. Wait, stop for a second. Let me just deal with this now. Like I said, it's two different disciplines. So we should accept it as two different. It's just like when James Toney fought Randy Couture. That was 7 years ago now, right? Right, caught a beating. But James Toney was old, fat and out of shape.
But was it look good at 1 second of the fight?
No, but was it just James Toney? If it was a James Toney of 91, 92 times when he beat up the boxer James Toney,
would have got beaten up.
No, he would have got beaten up, but he would have held his own for a little piece. He had hands then.
As soon as he got took down, he would have.
Yeah, but he still got hands, but he got choked out. And the same with this. What they should just have 3 fights. They should have 1 in boxing, 1 in MMA, right?
And let the public decide the third one.
Remember Ali did that. He said he'd never do it again.
Of course, his legs were mashed up. Yeah, in Japan. But I'm saying here,
dropped a bit of history there.
There we go. Right, but I'm saying this, that the fight should happen simply because it would generate so much money, right?
Would you go?
Well, if I was allowed back in America, I would go. Right, I'm going to say this, right? You know, stop me from going in the country.
I didn't know that, no.
Yeah, that goes, right? Bubbleland business. Right, so I'm saying to you, I'm joking. So I'm saying, if that fight was to happen, we'd be interested in it. But I saw Conor McGregor spar the other day. I was just about to strike to Jonnie.
Yeah, what did you think of that? I saw that as well.
No,
he didn't look very boxer-like, did he?
No.
But you listen, he's got balls of steel. Yeah. He's got
cojones,
guts.
Yeah,
he's got guts. You know, for him to do it and step into it, he's thinking, no, if I don't do well against this man, I'm going to walk away a wealthy man. I got to respect him for wanting to step up there and putting his neck on the block. You've got to give it to him. Mayweather's thinking this is easy dough, but you know what? We may be all making a massive mistake, thinking this is a pushover for him. Then all of a sudden, McGregor comes in, drops one, starts shot on him. Why?
It could be a precedent for the future as well. We could see more boxers crossing over to MMA or more fights crossing over.
More fights like that, but I'm telling you now, boxers, if you're an established fighter and you're enticed into going into MMA, don't do it, because when you've got to fight off the ground, your back's on the ground, it's a different kind of fit, it's a different kind of energy, a different kind of strength. Don't do it. It's just a bad.
Leave it alone. What do you reckon of this fight that we're here to promote today? Eubank Doran, I mean...
Fight Doran, he won the prize fight, right? He won the prize fight, he's 17-0. Right, he's got good brains behind him. Like Dave Cool was his manager, so he's a good thinking guy. Johnny's long-time friend. Yeah, I mean, see, Johnny's rubbing off on Dave because they both lost their hair, right? So I'm saying to you, I mean, I should be a roster. Trust me, it could go lots.
No.
Don't
you put that colour in your hair. I know you dye up your hair. Why would you do that?
This is great, brother. This is great.
Yeah, because you're trying to be a silver fox.
This is great.
Anyway, about this fight here, I think Eubank, to me, I think he's going to be he is developing into something very, very special. I think Doran, I think it's a tough fight for him. It's a good ask for him. He's now here to ask more questions of Eubank Jr. Eubank Jr.'s just pulled up outside in some stretched light blue Bentley. My man's been here since 11 o'clock, sitting down. Doran's
Levels.
11 o'clock. Sitting down, it's about levels. That's exactly what it is. Every fighter domestically now, if they haven't got any respect for Junior, because he's not really done anything to say respect him like his father had, they're going to think they can test him. And then they'll realise a few fights down the line when it comes to world level and think, why? This kid was actually a lot better than what we thought. And so it's just history repeating itself. Domestic opposition do not respect Junior enough at this moment in time. They will do in years to come. But this will be a good little test again to see if there's anything else, any other chinks in Eubank's arm. We've seen one when he got a little lazy, a little complacent when he boxed Billy Joe Saunders. Would he ever make that same mistake again? We don't know.
It was too early for him. Yeah, Billy Joe Saunders fight at the time.
When you say too early, don't you think it was necessary? Because
it was the best thing that happened to him, because that was a wake up call, right? And I like the fact that after the fight he was saying, you know what, I'm going to be back in the gym straight away, and so said, so done, because he's been true to his word. I would say that the thing about Chris Eubank Jr., what I like about him is he's got a very good engine, the tenacity of him, and the work rate. He's not a one-punch knockout artist, but it's he's got little sledgehammer blows that weigh you down. It's like if you're playing knockout kings, right? And you get the big Russian man, he thump you and the levels will go down. And that's what he's got that kind of, but he's got perpetual movement, but he's consistent with his punches.
Because he lives the life. You see him out of training, the guy looks in great shape. He's got ego, so he doesn't want to get out of shape. He wants to. He's happy doing that, and that's all the difference. If you live the life physically, to a point where if man's phoning you up to say, "Will you fight next week?" Yeah, I'll do it. Boom, done. That's what you can do. That's how fit he is, and that's why you'll always be supremely confident. I think the boys are about to walk in now, anyway. So
thanks for your time, Jace.
Keep on doing your thing, John.
I appreciate it, man. Nice one. Appreciate it.